Tour de Femme day 4, I think. 4th of August, yeah, must be. You have hopefully seen some footage of me spinning this. Footage taken on my phone downstairs, so I don't know what the quality's like. I haven't looked at it yet, but at least I took some. And yeah, this is how it's looking now. I took 3 bits of fibre out of the bag today because they all felt quite small. Basically, each piece that I grabbed felt quite small, so I just kept going until I felt like I had enough. So yeah, okay, this last bit, definitely designed for felting more than spinning. Hey, I like a challenge, and I have managed to spin it. But yeah, it was a bit iffy here and there, but I've done it. And it's lovely and soft and fluffy now, so I think that'll be some Corriedale, but I don't know. Also, you can see now, starting to be able to see it through the end of the bobbin, just here, starting to see the stripes form, which is always fun. So that's how that's looking. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's raining. I've also spun quite a bit more of whatever this is called. That was my phone, sorry. Panettone, isn't it? Which, again, that's what the end is looking like at the moment. And I'm going to spin some more of this in a minute and see if I can finish the single. And then hopefully I can play it tomorrow. We'll see. That's it for the actual spinning that I've done. But I have received a big box from Wonderful today. So I thought I would show you what's in here as well. Why did I place this order? Because they're having a big sale at the moment. And so quite a lot of their blends are on offer. And I was just too tempted. I was good though, because I filled up my basket and then I looked at the total and went, oh my god. And so I took some things out again. Because yeah, it was a lot. So let's have a look. I shall try and cut out all of the rustling for you, because it pretty much all comes in shiny plastic bags like that, which I know is not eco-friendly, but it does keep the yarn safe, for want of a better word. Also, the other good thing I did is I thought, right, I've been meaning for a while, actually I have some specific fibre I want to order, so I shall do that as part of this order, so that I then don't go and do another one because I need it, and then end up spending even more money because I'll buy extra things. So I'm going to start with the specific need to buy fibre, which is not that one. Okay, so I think I've mentioned before, if not here then definitely on Instagram, that I am intending to create a range of handspun yarns that will be entirely wool free, so that they are suitable for anyone who is vegan, anyone who has a wool allergy, anyone who just doesn't like wool. This is inspired by a commission that I did earlier in the year. And because the inspiration for that commission was amethysts, I've decided that the collection is going to be based around precious stones, gemstones, jewels, that kind of thing. And so I'm going to redo the amethyst blend, make sure it's something that I can replicate. so that I can, obviously there'll be a skein ready to ship because I'll have done the test one. But then from that point onwards, it'll be a case of spinning to order. So you can order 1 skein, 2 skein, hopefully not too many at once, but if you want loads, fine. And then I will spin it when it's ordered. The base is going to be bamboo, this lovely purpley colour called Francesca. And then I've got a little bit of black bamboo to go with. I won't be using, so I'll be using pretty much all of the Francesca for the base, not quite, but almost. This is a full 100 grams, so I won't quite use all of it. You'll hopefully understand what I mean by the time I finish talking. But most of it will be the Francesca purple bamboo base. There will then be bits of black bamboo for shadow. I'm also going to add in this beautiful, beautiful mulberry silk in a deeper purple. That's the sort of mid-tone point between these two. So I love it, and it's so shiny and gorgeous. It'll also add in that shine that you want. And then I'm not going to open these two because this stuff gets everywhere. But I've got 2 shades of Angelina, which is, it's like Stellina if you've heard of that. It's a sparkly fibre. And I've got it in violet and ultraviolet. I just wanted 2 shades, so there'll be a little bit of this. I don't know how well you can see it through the packaging. But a little bit of this worked in as well, just to give it that extra bit of sparkle that we always like from our precious gems and whatnot. Right, let me put these away because that's all of that, and then I'll show you what else I've got. Make sure I get them back in the right packet. I'm really, really excited about this idea. I like bamboo to work with, and I have used yarns that have a bamboo base myself in the past, and they always just feel gorgeous. So soft and smooth and cool as well, so it's really great summer yarn. So yeah, hopefully that will work out how I want it to. Right, now the rest of these are blends, and I don't have the fibre content information to hand because they never put it on the packaging. So when I come to edit this, I'll pop it up on the screen for you just so you know what's what. This one is called North York Moors, which I had to get because I am a Yorkshire girl, and in fact I live very close to the North York Moors. Look at the colours in that, it's beautiful. So that will probably just be spun up as it is at some point. I may add to it, I may not. Usually when I buy a ready-made blend, if it's 100 grams, I just spin it as is. Okay, this is called Espionage. It's one of the blends that World of Wool released for their Tour de Fleece pack that they did. I didn't buy the pack because I just, no. I've got too much fibre already, and because I didn't know. Here comes Mel, can you hear him jingling? I don't know if you saw him then. Oh, stop playing with that. Stop it. Plastic bags are not for kiddies. Plastic bag on the floor that he keeps wanting to play with. Yeah, because it was a mystery fibre pack, so I didn't know what any of them would look like. But when I saw that they had them as standalone blends in the sale, I really liked the look of this one. And if I remember rightly, you will be able to see this side probably. The fibre content is quite interesting, I think, for that one, from memory. Oh, no, leave it alone. Then I have Americano, which is from the range, a relatively new range of blends they've got. They're all based around coffee names. I just liked this one best. It's pretty. It looks so lovely when it's spun up. The shine in that is gorgeous. And then we've got Humbug in the Best of British blend. There's a few different Humbugs which are mostly single breed. There might be a couple of other blended ones. I have spun a very similar colourway from Adelaide Walker Wool in the past. You'll have seen it on here at some point. And from them I bought it in two different single breed bats. What are the words that I'm trying to say? My brain's not working, sorry. Yes, and I spun both of those. I think I spun them separately and then plied them together. Hello. He's got the zoomies. Off the top of my head, I think. I had a monster skein, which was lovely. But I just really like the stripiness. I think it's really pretty. I think with this one, I will spin it as it is and then chain ply it. The other one ended up looking kind of fractal-y, which was lovely, but I want this one to be as stripy as possible, I think. We'll see what I feel like when I come to spin it. I always think it's so interesting how different 100 grams of fibre can be in terms of size. Based on the fibre content. That's the Humbug, that's the Americano. That bag is full. I could only just get it back in then. This one's got loads of space. This one's just more woolly. Wool takes up more room. I have then got two of their mystery pots. It's a tub of joy. You get 50 grams of mystery fibre in each one. Sometimes it's 50 grams of one blend, sometimes you get 225 grams. I haven't looked yet, so I thought I'd open them up. I won't know what the fibre content is or anything, they don't tell you. They literally just pack fibre into the pots. Oh, there's two lots in here. Oh, this is pretty. Right, hang on. I think that's one of the coffee ones. Is it the same as Americano? Well, I'm going to have to look. I'm going to have to check that later. I can't quite tell in this light. I don't know if you can on camera. It might be the same. If it is, that'll be fun. Oh, sorry, the focus went completely then. If it is, then I've got an extra 25 grams of that, which is always nice. And there's more. Which I think, again, this is one of the coffee ones, but one of the others. And that's really nice as well, actually. Look how shiny it is. I love it. So that's one pot. Like I said, I don't know for certain what that is, but it looks a lot like, in terms of the fibre, in terms of the texture, it looks a lot like the Americano. I think that's leftovers from the coffee range that they've got going on. Spares rather than leftovers, because they haven't sold it all. Won't go back in. Oh, there we go. One tub. That one exploded. Ooh. Oh, hello, there's all sorts going on here. No idea what this is, but that's very pretty. Very pretty. And that literally popped out at me. And then, oh my goodness, there's all that as well, look. show you properly. Again, no idea, but that's pretty. Do you think they'd go together? Dunno, not sure. But they're good. I love a mystery, I love a surprise. And that, again, that's what, I think that's probably less than 25 grams, so that's maybe 40, maybe if that's 15-ish, I'm not going to weigh it now. 15-ish, then that'd be 35, wouldn't know. Yes? Maths isn't working. Yeah, 35 plus 15 is 50. But look how, ooh, dropping the other bit. Look how much volume there is. There's tons of this. Yeah, no idea what the fibre content is, but it's gorgeous. Alright, wrestle those back into there, if I can. And I am going to go and get my spinner, because it's downstairs still. Bring it back up here, and yeah, see if I can get the rest of, this doesn't want to go back in the pot. The rest of Panettone spun. Possibly start something else. I'm not going to play it up here because all the bobbins, well, yeah, and the Lazy Kate are set up downstairs. So that's a downstairs job. But I've got one spare bobbin up here, I think, that I could start a new spin on if I get the time. I always want to start new ones, always. Mal is rummaging in the pile of chaos to my right. Don't know what he's doing. But he'd better not be opening those plastic bags. Not all my fibres in. Yeah, I've got no idea when I'm going to spin all this new fibre, by the way. Obviously the bamboo and everything for the amethyst yarn I want to do fairly soon, because I'd like to get that up on my website as a spin to order option. The rest will go into my stash and I'll spin it at some point. Yeah, so I'm going to get spinning, and I'm not going to record any of it this time, but I will check back in before I go to bed and let you know what I've done. Oh, Mal, you're being a terror. I'm back. Time to head to bed. But just to check in, as promised, Panettone is all done. So I will apply that at some point soon. It'll be a chain ply, so I don't know where I was going with that. But yes, I shall apply that soon. It might not be tomorrow, but it'll be soon, and I will show you when I do. And I have started this, which is just stunning. Sorry, just trying to cover my face. There we go. So I'll focus for you. I'll show you the fibre as well in a moment. How pretty is that? Fibre is this. This is from Adelaide Walker Wool, and it's called Medina, and it's a blend of Corriedale and sari silk. If you have been following my content anywhere for any length of time, you will know that I love a blend that's got sari silk in it. It can make the spin a little bit challenging, but I find it so rewarding. You can see actually where I've finished today. Again, trying to hide my face. Oh, is it that I can't show you the bit that I'm trying to show you? There we go. This bit here in my hand, that is a clump of sari silk, which there's some of the Corriedale wrapped around it, but not a huge amount, so I need to get some more on there really before I can get the twist into that bit. But it's just, I love the texture it gives. Yeah, and you can't, I think what's really clever about this blend actually is that you can't really tell it's in there until you start spinning it, which is pretty impressive. Quite often it's more obvious than that. I think it must be really well blended. The colours are gorgeous, it's like fire. So I'm going to enjoy spinning this a lot. I'm going to do a standard 3-ply for that one, so I need 3 bobbins and then a 4th for playing. Which means I need to ply panettone before I can ply that. That's okay, I'll figure it out. In fact, I might need to ply. I've got 6 bobbins. One of them is being taken up by some merino yarn that I spent ages ago that I need to use up. One's being taken up by the Tour de Fleece spin. One is currently being taken up by panettone. That's 3. And then I've got one for the first third of Medina. So yeah, I need to get panettone plied and off that bobbin. And then I'll be alright to carry on. Well, I can carry on with Medina, but I can't. I can only do 2/3 of it, and then I need to get panettone plied. I'll sort it out, it's fine. I'm rambling now. You don't really need to know all of that. Right, I'm going to go to bed. I've got bits of fluff all over me. Yeah, I'm going to go, and I will come back tomorrow. I've got some child-free time tomorrow. I have also got a podcast to record, and various bits of life admin to catch up on, and work admin to catch up on, and I don't know how long I'm going to have. Hopefully I can get some spinning time and some recording time in amongst all of that too. We shall see.